Hi, this is Alan Richards again. Let me just adjust my video a little bit. Hi, this is Alan Richards again. This week we've been looking at making more money from your book. And what I've said a number of times is that it's really useful to reformulate your book as a group coaching program. Now, I haven't really defined what a group coaching program is yet, so that's the function of today's video. So what I'd like to cover is three things. First one is what is a group coaching program. Second one is why you should have a group coaching program in the first place. And the third one is how you go about designing your group coaching program. So, first of all, what is a group coaching program? Well, quite simply, a group coaching program is you taking a number of participants through a series of modules, training modules, periodically, let's say every week, where the participants want to learn about your book and implement the skills that you've encompassed in your non-fiction book. So it takes place over a number of weeks to allow for consolidation of the knowledge, skills and experience. And you drip feed that knowledge, those skills, and allow the build-up of that experience over that period of time. So let's say it's over 6 weeks, and let's say you hold one module every week. At the end of each session, you will set some homework that allows the people on your course to engage with the material and actually develop the skills inherent that you've built into your book. The following week, once that's complete, is you review the progress individually with the people on the call and see how they've got on, allow them to ask questions and allow them to course correct if you like. So that's what a group coaching program is. It's a very powerful way of transferring your knowledge, skills and experience to a group of people who are keen to learn them from you. So in a way it combines a training course and a coaching course at the same time. So it's a very, very powerful medium. So why would you want to do that in the first place? You've published your book. Well, as we've said, as you may have noticed, your book probably isn't selling very well. If it is, congratulations, tell me your secrets. But most authors find that after an initial flurry, their book really doesn't sell very well without massive promotion. And even when you do promote it, you don't make much money from your book because of the inherent low value of the book in the first place, like $10 or $15. So why do you want to do a group coaching program? Well, it delivers real value to the participants on your course, and it allows you to monetize your material that you've spent all that time developing properly, rather than getting a maximum of $10 a time for it. So that's what it is, why you want to do it. Now, here's the big one. How do you design a group coaching program? Now, I've been doing this for a number of years. So let's try and break this down and make it really, really simple. Now, Stephen Covey in the 7 Habits of Highly Successful People said you have to start with the end in mind. And for a group coaching program, you really, really need to do that. So we're creating a group coaching program. What is the output? What is the end result of a group coaching program? Well, the end result of, let's say, a 6-week group coaching program is that the participants will have got the knowledge, skills and experience that you have built into this program, that was built into your book. Now, in order to design the program, you've got to design the individual modules. Now, I've recommended that you have, let's say, 6 modules, By the way, if you're designing a program and you've got 2 modules in it for a group coaching program, that's too few. And if you end up getting 18 because of the amount of material you've got, that's probably too many. 6 is about right. Okay, that allows people enough time to develop the skills that you're encouraging them to develop, and it doesn't give them enough time to get bored. So it's a short, sharp, focused project where you can deliver and allow them to acquire the skills. So 6 is a good number. Now, when you design the program to deliver the knowledge, skills and experience, those are actually delivered by each of those 6 modules. So you've got 6 goes at delivering 1/6 of the knowledge, skills and experience in that program. So you have to design each of those 6 modules to deliver the information. Now, to make it easy, I suggest that they all have the same structure, all have the same format, except for the first one, where you probably want to spend some time explaining about the program, the do's and don'ts on the course, the roles, goals and responsibilities that you have and they have, if they want to get the most out of the course, the group coaching program, etc. Other than that, I recommend you keep the structure the same for each of those 6 modules. So you might want, for example, the first one to be 90 minutes long. You might want the subsequent ones to be, let's say, 60 minutes long. So we need to talk about a structure for each of those modules. Again, let's start with the end in mind. So each of those modules will have a structure that allows the outcomes to be satisfied. So you want the knowledge, skills and attitudes to be contained within those modules, but crucially, in order for them to get experience, what you need to do is build in exercises that will enable those participants to have a behavioral experience, if you like. So you need to define those behavioral outputs that you want to see precisely from those exercises. You then design the exercises to give those. You then brief the participants in those exercises. They go away and do them during the week off, and at the following week you review the progress to see how they've got along, see if you need to add any more content, if you need to do anything else for them. So what is key is defining those behavioral outcomes, what they will actually do as a result of you specifying those tasks, those actions that you're going to recommend they perform. Now, let's take stock for a minute. You need to be able to brief everybody during those modules as to what those tasks actually are. So you need to be very specific about what they will do and what they should see as a result of it. The more precisely you do this, the better you'll be understood by your participants and the better your results will actually be. Now, if you work in this order, you work backwards, starting with the end in mind. You start with the behavioural outcomes, then you specify the tasks that will deliver those behavioural outcomes, and then you work on the brief, the text brief, if you like, the instructions for that task. Then you'll design those modules appropriately. So work in this order and you'll find it a lot easier. Once you've got those 6 exercises for your course, your 6 behavioural outputs, their briefs and the essential knowledge that they'll need to deliver that, Review all that to see if it's complete and self-contained. It shouldn't rely on any external knowledge that you haven't actually given the participants. That's very important. So, for example, it shouldn't rely on any material that isn't covered on any of the modules that you're delivering. Okay. Once you've done all that, celebrate, as you've just taken a huge step towards creating your group coaching program. So let me summarize where we're up to. I've defined briefly what a group coaching program actually is. I've said why you want it. And we've covered the key points of how you design a group coaching program, including design of the modules, specifying the behavioral outputs that you want from each module, specifying the exercises that will deliver that, and specifying the instructions that will allow people to understand those exercises. So that's it. I will see you on the next video, where I'll talk about how we get the information from your book into the format required for your group coaching program. So thanks for watching. Cheers for now. Bye bye.